My name is Miss Kavita and I'm from the Lilburn branch of the Gwinnett County Public Library. Welcome to the second session of our Culture Craft series. This month we are celebrating the Indian Spring Festival of Holi. Bright neon powder covers revelers in India during the annual Hindu celebration of Holi, usually held in the month of March. Also known as the Festival of Colors, Holi is celebrated on the last full moon day in the lunar month of Falguna. The ancient tradition marks the end of winter and honors the triumph of good over evil. Celebrants light bonfires, throw colorful powder called gulal on each other, eat delicious sweets, and dance to traditional folk music. As you can see here at the Gwinnett County Public Library, we have many books celebrating this festival as well as Indian culture and traditions. So come to your local branch and check them out today. Let's start with a short presentation about the festival, its history and significance, after which we will head outdoors for some fun. Are you ready? Let's go! One of the major festivals of India, Holi is celebrated with enthusiasm on the full moon day in the month of March as per the Gregorian calendar. The Holi festival may be celebrated with various names and people of different states may follow different traditions. But what makes Holi so unique and special is its spirit, which remains the same throughout the country and even across the globe wherever it is celebrated. It is a season of bloom and everyone gets delighted at the arrival of Holi. It is also called the Spring Festival as it marks the arrival of spring, the season of hope and joy. The gloom of winter goes as Holi promises bright summer days and fields filled with crops promising a good harvest to the farmers. A Hindu festival, Holi has various legends associated with it, and the foremost is the legend of demon king Hiranyakashipu, who demanded that everybody in his kingdom worship him. But his pious son Prahlad became a devotee of Lord Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu wanted his son out of the way. He asked his sister Holika to enter a blazing fire with Prahlad in her lap, as Holika had a boon which made her immune to fire. Story goes that Prahlad was saved by the Lord himself for his extreme devotion, and the evil-minded Holika was burned to ashes, for her boon worked only when she entered the fire alone. Ever since, people light a bonfire called Holika on the eve of Holi festival and celebrate the victory of good over evil and also the triumph of devotion to God. On the eve of Holi, a choti or a small Holi, people gather and light a huge bonfire. This ceremony is called Holika Dahan or the burning of the Holika. To render gratefulness to Agni, the god of fire, gram and stalks from the harvest are also offered to the fire with all humility. Ash left from this bonfire is also considered sacred and people apply it on their foreheads. It is believed that the ash protects one from evil forces. Great excitement can be seen the next day when it is actually time for the play of colors. Schools and offices remain closed for the day. Bright colors fill the air and people sometimes also pour color water over each other. Children take special delight in spraying colors on one another with their water pistols. Song, dance to the rhythm of the drums, and mouth-watering Holi delicacies are the other highlights of the day. Stores start selling colors for Holi weeks in advance. Traditional food and drink associated with Holi are savory snacks, which are assorted snacks made using lentils, chickpea flour, and spices. There's also thandai, which is an almond-based milk drink made with saffron, fennel seeds, and rose petals. And of course, there's the gujia, which is sweet fried dumplings stuffed with dried fruits, coconuts, and much more. Respect others while celebrating, for it is rude to play and throw colors at anyone who doesn't want to. And try not to offend the sensitivity of others. And remember, don't throw water or balloons at passers-by. it's dangerous, and play peacefully with family and friends. Holi is celebrated not just in India but all around the globe. Celebrations happen in India, Nepal, the United States, Spain, and many other European countries. Here are some quick facts. Holi is an ancient Hindu religious festival which primarily is observed in India and Nepal. It is now popular in parts of Europe and North America as well. Holi is about bringing people together, and all differences such as class, gender, and race are forgotten. The festival signifies the victory of good over evil, the arrival of spring, and the end of winter. Holi is a 2-day festival. On day 1, a bonfire is lit to signify the destruction of evil. It is on the morning of the second day that people go outside to celebrate with colored powder and water. It is also known as the Festival of Color or the Festival of Love. Here are some tips to making eco-friendly colors. Since the powdered colors used for Holi are applied on the face and skin and hair, it is important that we protect ourselves and protect the environment from further damage. The harsh chemicals used to make the colors not only harm your skin and hair, but also affect the respiratory system. Eye and skin allergies are quite commonly seen in most people these days. So let's take a look at a few natural resources we can use to make eco-friendly colors and celebrate an eco-friendly Holi. Red color can be made by drying hibiscus or rose petals. For green color, try mixing henna powder with any flower and it'll give you a beautiful green shade. But remember, henna leaves color on the skin and hair only when it's wet. Dry henna powder can easily be brushed off without a lasting color effect on the skin. Purple can be made by drying orchid petals. Yellow color can be made by mixing turmeric powder and gram flour. And the best thing about this is it's a wonderful face pack which will make the skin soft. Yellow can also be got by drying marigold or chrysanthemum petals and powdering them, which gives you a beautiful shade of yellow. Jacaranda flowers that bloom in the summer can be dried in the shade and ground to obtain a beautiful shade of blue.
Welcome back. It's so nice to be outside. As a part of spring reading, Go Out and Read, we will try and get outside as much as possible this spring and earn fun badges daily on Beanstack. All you have to do is sign up for the chapter Spring Reading on Beanstack on the Gwinnett County Public Library website and earn points for logging the minutes that you spend reading and earning badges. Each badge will direct you to do something outside. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? And if you earn 600 points, you will automatically be entered to win a Ready for Summer gift basket. So sign up today if you haven't already. Spring reading is on from March 20th to April 30th for ages 6 and up. So what are you waiting for? Go out and read. And now that we know a little bit about spring reading and also a little bit about Holi, how about a story out here? This is a story about 2 little children and how they make eco-friendly Holi colors and celebrate safely with their friends and family. Are you ready? So the story is called Festival of Colors by Kabir Sehgal and Surishta Sehgal. Guavas are ripening, lotuses are blooming, and Holi, the Indian festival of colors, is almost here. Chintu and Mintu are getting ready. Holi hai, they whisper, which means it's holy. They gather hibiscus flowers because hibiscus makes red. They gather orchids because orchids make purple. They gather marigolds because marigolds make orange. They gather irises because irises make blue. Then they lay the flowers out to dry, and then they separate the petals and they press the petals into fine powders. At last the petal powders are ready. Chintu and Mintu are ready too. And so are their parents. And all of their friends. And their neighbors. And then there's colors all over. Purple, poof, red bursts, orange erupts, and blue splashes. Poof, poof, poof. Holi hai! It's Holi, everyone shouts. Holi is a festival of fresh starts and friendship and forgiveness. But for Chintu and Mintu, it's also a festival of fun. But that was fun, and we saw how it's super simple to make environmentally friendly colors just like Chintu and Mintu. Just make sure you have an adult with you when you do that. And just like little Chintu and Mintu in the story, let's say out loud together. Are you ready? Let's say Holi hai. Holi hai!